You just came off the freeway like, fuck everybody. Right?
Exactly what it was, man.
And I got thrown into this shit like right away, like not even time to collect my thoughts.
I gotta be happy now? What the fuck's going on?
Got turned funny on.
It's like when you have a fight with your girl and then she wants to be all happy afterwards. You're like, what the fuck? Let me just be mad for a minute.
We got our own Clika. Strong Clika. 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 That's all we got is Clika. Clika. Can you respect?
Welcome to La Clika Podcast.
Welcome.
Look how quick Chris turned it on, Nick. You see it?
He turned it on. He did. We're talking about the microphone. He turned it on. Anyway.
He turned himself on, dude.
We have a very special guest today.
Special guest.
Hey.
Would you mind introducing yourself, sir?
What's up, everybody? Thank you for having me. My name is fucking Lyraflip.
Hey.
But when you,
There's no cussing.
but when you look it up, like you don't have to put the fucking part, just Lyraflip.
Unless you fucking want, all right?
Hey,
Yeah.
Hey, spell that for us, dude.
Lyra flip.
Oh, I thought he meant fucking. How do you spell fucking?
Oh yeah.
How do you spell
Some people
flip?
use the G, some people don't. So I want to know.
Pornhub.
That's a good one. That's a Vietnamese style. It's
Yeah.
It's not a-
Vietnamese coffee. I got,
hey.
you gotta be
Shout out
Hey,
to
so speaking
365
of
Cafe.
races, what race are you? What nationality
I'm
are
an
you?
alien. Nah,
That's good.
I'm Filipino. I never took a 23andMe. I might be everything.
He's gonna
You
find
didn't
out
do
your
the DNA test? You
No,
didn't send
have,
shit
have
in?
you guys done a DNA
No, I haven't.
test?
I'm scared they might find me or some shit.
Yeah, dude. I'm afraid they might find like an accidental daughter or son.
Wouldn't that be fucking scary, dude?
Hell no, man. That's why you
that'd be
take one of
crazy.
those. Not
Not just one, but like three.
Wow.
Ooh.
And you're dating her? You didn't know it? You're like,
Oh shit!
No, you follow her on Instagram. You're like, damn, this bitch is bad, dude.
yeah, hell
Yeah,
yeah.
this is like the worst Black Mirror episode.
And then they're like, here's your daughter. You're like, what the fuck?
Oh shit!
You just put your hands behind your back. Just take me in. Take me in. I'm guilty.
Like we already did this hand behind my back thing.
You're like, are you going to see your daughter or are you going to jail? What are you doing? I'm not sure.
Can you imagine that shit, though, dude? Seriously? Like,
That will be crazy. It's possible, man.
it is possible,
All kinds of
dude.
stuff is crazy
Yeah.
going on right
Anything's
now.
possible nowadays, man.
We're living in crazy times.
Hey, it's a blessing, though.
Do you talk about that in your hip hop and like in your music and shit?
Yeah, all the time, man.
Because you're an MC, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
of
let
course,
people
yeah.
know who you are. You're an
Yeah,
MC. You got
yeah,
music
man.
out.
Yeah, I got a bunch of things coming out next year. You know, working on everything. Just trying to be more productive and more consistent, which is like what I've been missing in the past. You know what I mean? But fixing all that shit up, you know, by next year we're gonna have like a bunch of content. You know, doing it right, getting in front of people's faces, all the right people's faces, all the wrong people's faces, just everybody's faces.
Right.
Pause.
Put it out there.
But you know what I mean? So watch out next year. I'm going to be
He's going to get in your
posting
face,
a
so
lot
watch
of
out.
stuff.
Just-
Yes,
yeah.
getting in your face. You're just going to like be you're going to either get with it or just be annoyed. And either way, I don't mind.
Because your job is just to put it out, right?
Right,
That's what-
exactly.
what's up.
You know what I'm saying?
How long you been doing it for?
Oh, shoot. I've been doing it for probably like 20 years for real.
Damn.
Like 25
That's veteran status right
for
there.
like 5 years of like maybe.
So
you know?
Filipino veterano, huh?
Yeah, dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm a vet, man. Vet.
With stripes. Like,
Right.
They're like, I'm a Filipino veterano.
Yeah,
Like, what
man.
war? You're like, what?
Yeah, I really
The streets.
yeah, I really like sharpened up my skills at the Project Blow though. If you guys ever
Shout out Project Blow.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
yeah, legendary corner at 43rd
Yep.
Lamert. You know what I mean? Shout out to Ben Caldwell, the fucking Godfather, AC Lone Freestyle Fellowship, and all those cats that held it down before us, and then my crew, the swim team, and yeah, man, that was just like a cool place, man.
But you were ill before that though. Before you started going to Blow, I met you through a friend of mine.
Yeah.
And since I first heard you, I was like, man, this cat's got some dope shit to
Thanks,
say.
man.
Like, yeah,
Thanks,
he's
man.
got the ability to just come up with rhymes quickly. Because you know, growing up in this hip hop shit, doing this shit, I've ran across a lot of freestyle MCs, but
Me and you,
certain
man.
MCs,
Man, we go
certain
back.
MCs, certain MCs make you go, oh shit, this fool's got some shit.
Yeah.
And you were one of them, G.
Well,
Just letting you
I
know.
mean, thank you, man.
Yeah.
I really appreciate it, you know.
High five.
Bottom of my heart, man.
Well, you also have that stage presence too,
Yeah,
dude.
thank you, man. But that goes with also what I'm saying. Like, yeah, I was good. You know, when before I went to the Blood, I thought I was the best. You know, the best because I'm from South Bay. At the time, there wasn't that many rappers. Or nowadays, everybody's doing it, right? But back in the day, just wasn't a lot. So I stood out with like the little talent that was out here. You know
Big
what I mean?
fish, little pond, right?
Right. But then I went over there, and it just like took it to another level because they don't accept whack. You know what I mean? Like
Talented fish, little pond.
Right. Yeah.
More like blackfish.
Right. So you
they
go over
they
there,
chop you up over there.
They
if you're
chop
not
you
good.
up.
Yeah.
Like I'll just tell you, like when
throw
I
you
first.
in the tank and leave you there all
Yeah.
fucking lonely and shit.
Hell yeah, man! Little chums for all the other sharks to go and
Even if you think
beat
you're
your
a whale,
ass
you're
up.
gonna be
Yeah. So
You're out of SeaWorld, you're back in the tank over there.
Yeah. So yeah, man, I went over there and I thought it was a shit. You know, I went there because I heard like AC Alone always say Project Blow, and I'm like, I'm gonna go over there and see what's up. Went over there and I was trying to do my thing, you know, and then I just got jumped lyrically. You know what I'm saying? Like you had a No Can Do coming from this side, and he's a god MC. If you guys ever know No Can Do, he's like god bars when it comes to freestyle. You got like Pterodactyl, you know, like terrorizing the fucking ciphers and stuff like that. And then there would be like 5 rappers just like killing you, but like not even just like you've never even heard of. You know what I mean? So that's
Like they wrote this shit just for you, but it was all
Right.
off the top.
pretty much, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you're like,
They never
damn,
met
how
me.
did
They
he
saw
do
me
that?
for the
Like,
first time, and they were just
fuck.
murderizing me. So then, at that point, they just didn't want me to come back. You know, that's what they try to do. Like, if you're whack, don't even fucking come over here.
Yeah.
Or just watch. You don't even, like, you know? So, I just worked on it.
Straight up
You know what I
hazing
mean?
you and see if you're gonna fucking bring yourself
Yeah,
back up and shit.
and that's like a big brother, little brother type thing,
Yeah.
you know? So that's what they were doing for all of us, you
Yeah.
know what I
Like
mean?
boot
So
camp, you know what I
at
mean?
the time,
Yeah,
at the
exactly.
time I
Like
was
that
like,
rough
fuck
shit.
y'all. Fuck y'all. You guys stomping on my dreams, you know?
But that made you a better MC.
Oh
you know
yeah,
what I mean?
like by
Pushed your
far.
shit.
That's where the like also like inside they have the open mic workshop shop, you know, and then like if they don't feel you, they have the infamous please pass the mic,
Yeah.
and they couldn't wait. They just couldn't wait to do it. And like I'm like,
So
it's like-
so everybody's every
they're
time
like
somebody went up, they were like,
crackheads,
"Is this
like
the one?"
with a big
Is this the
crack
person?
rock in front of them? Like, oh God, please be whack.
They were itching. They were itching for it.
You know, so it just made everybody stronger, and you know,
That's
it's a good thing that I went through that because, and I feel like, you know, blessed because there's nothing like that nowadays.
Yeah.
You know, for people, you know, there was, you know, it was like equivalent to, I guess, to like the Shelter or something, like an 8 Mile, or
Right.
I don't know, 8 Mile Detroit, you know, or like Lyricist Lounge in
Yeah.
New York. It was like, or
But on the West Coast,
yeah. But West Coast like held it down, yo.
I
Held
did
it
that.
down.
That was me.
You like double bumped
Cheers.
it.
I saw La Clika. Cheers, La Clika. I like you, man. That's good shit, man. So
Hell
that's like some real rough shit that you went through, but it's what shaped and molds you. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
man,
As an
I love
MC,
it, man. I
that's,
love
that's
it.
what's up.
That's what I love.
Because you got
man.
thick skin. Hell yeah, that's
Yeah,
what's
you
up.
have
You need
to,
that as an
man.
MC.
You have to, especially in entertainment. You know,
Yeah.
people
No
are
doubt.
just talking shit.
So what made you want to be an MC?
When I was young, my old homies, you know, they might not like this, kid, you know.
Shout out to the old homies.
Old homies.
Old homies, rest in peace.
I'm not gonna say no names, but you know,
No names. Rest in peace.
they just because of history. But anyways, if y'all know,
Alright.
you know. But anyways, Bone Thugs and Harmony, you know. I started listening to all their. It was before that, actually, like Crisscross. Let's just take it back to Crisscross.
Oh shit,
Damn,
dude.
okay.
Crisscross was the
They
first
made you wanna
one.
jump?
Yes, definitely.
They made you want to put your pants on backwards?
Definitely, man. Me and my cousin Ray used to do that all the time, man.
There it is. There you were with it.
Yeah. But then fast forward to like Bone Thugs and Harmony. my cousin who lived with me at the time, he was like just bumping Bone Thugs and Harmony. I just like loved it, you know. So I just listened to it, dissected it, and like memorized most of it as I could. You know what I mean? To where it was like pretty much that, because you know Bone Thugs and Harmony is like.
You look more like a Busy Bones, you know. Like,
right. They're like the first mumble rappers.
Yeah, no shit.
I hear you.
But then you
because some of this shit I can never understand.
Right.
To this day, I'm like,
Yeah.
Even with the
I'm like,
lyrics in front of you, right?
What did he say?
why they killed my dog and I miss my Uncle Chong.
Like I had a mini man and I grabbed a thong or something. I don't know what he said.
Dude, like especially
some
Busy
other
Bone,
shit.
man. Busy Bone sometimes be left field with it. But anyways, yeah. So I like memorized it and then like I just performed it everywhere. And I was like, what, like 10 or something. I used to go to high schools and then perform that. The first
No
month.
shit. At 10 years old.
Yeah, because my cousin was in high school, so then I
He
just
would bring you
go-
along.
Yeah, and then I'd be like, "Look at this, guys," you know, and then they would fucking crowd around, and I
Did you
would
do
just
crisscross songs?
just that shit.
Because that's wiggity wiggity whack.
wiggity back.
I know. The
So,
Mac Daddy don't play that
man,
shit.
like cheerleaders would give me cookies and shit.
Oh shit!
And I'm
What
like,
kind of
"Damn."
cookie?
Hey, I was 10, man. I wish they gave me that cookie. I probably wouldn't know what to do with that, but you know.
You'd be like, that's great. You want to play some cards or something?
So yeah, that's how it started. But then, as the time goes by, I'm like, what the fuck is the big deal? Why you guys fucking tripping out over me saying somebody else's shit? So then that transitioned to like, all right, well I'm just gonna write my own shit and see how that goes. And then, you know, as far as like everything, you know, you start whack, right, with everything, and then you work on it. So you know, you just work on it and you like it, you love it, and then it becomes to whatever it is, whatever you want it to be.
Who's the first person you showed a rap to? Like, let's say you wrote Rolling and you started getting better at it, and then you were like, you know what? I have something I want to show someone. Like, what year was that? Like, how old were you?
I think I was about 12 maybe.
Wow, that's
12.
young.
That's
Yeah.
young.
Yeah.
That's why he's good. Fool,
Or
I'm
maybe
telling you.
11. It's probably
Yeah.
Normie. I probably show
Really?
like that. My
show you
crew,
some
like
shit.
Norm, my homie Dre,
He's 13 now.
like that group, like just a couple of my homies, and
Nice.
everybody like, shut up, you're whack, you know, like, and then I just worked on it till it wasn't whack anymore.
That's what you got to do. That's
Yeah,
what's up.
with everything, dude. So.
I still want to meet that one person that started off perfect. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
Shit, who-
I want to meet the
Like-
expert that was never a novice.
Uh,
No, I just jumped
What-
quantum leap from novice to expert, like in one day.
Kind of like
I just woke up one day and I
Yeah.
fell asleep with a gold record.
I'm like, wow, I didn't know I had this ability.
Hey man,
I can
sometimes
fuck
it
it up.
happens.
Uh-huh.
Actually, like
I guess
Trinidad
it
James.
might happen to some people. that
I
just
doubt it.
Fall,
You got to
fall
work-
into their shit, but it doesn't happen right away. Maybe they're faster
Nah,
than
that's
other
true.
people.
That's true. Even
Maybe
like
they
an
learn faster than
overnight
other people,
success
but
doesn't
everything
come out.
takes some
Yeah.
kind of effort.
Like
you feel
everybody
me?
sees them that day and like overnight, but
Yeah.
they don't know what they did. If they're like alive, like for like
It's like-
18 years, they're
it's
not
more like-
overnight. They
Yeah.
take
Exactly.
18 years to fucking get there.
Yeah,
You know?
exactly.
I don't know. Like,
Yeah, get
It's
some
like-
kind of
it's like-
practice in there.
It's more like over many nights. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. No matter what.
It's
no
n-
matter
overnight after night.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I always wondered if like Selena started off perfect.
What. Ooh.
Because no one ever heard her whack ever, huh?
Yeah,
She
just
looked-
came out
she
of
never
nowhere.
looked whack either. Like, you know what I'm
exactly,
saying?
dude.
She was
Nah, she was singing in the shower.
she was developed before she even had.
Yeah, you know why?
like-
Because her pops, right?
Yeah.
Her pops developed it. You're right. Her pops really developed
Yeah.
it. A lot of us just ended up doing it ourselves. Like, hey, how do I do that? How do I become what
Right,
I want to
right.
be?
Yeah,
This guy was like, look, do this, do this, do this. And
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 Your looks will bring in the audience, and then you'll wow them with your music or your
Right.
talent.
that's sick.
That's not right.
She was dope, though. Selena.
She was.
Shout out.
That was like
Rest in peace.
that was like my first slow dance.
Selena song?
Yeah.
Which one?
Fall in love.
I knew it was that one.
Right.
Because that's the only one that was big in the United
Yeah.
States. All the other ones,
That was the
like
crossover.
Baila esta cumbia and all that shit, that was all in Mexico and Texas, but
Shout
never
out
out
Amber.
here. Like,
Shout out to Amber.
I mean, Cali,
Oh,
yeah,
that
that's
was
the
that
one
was that honey
big.
dip at 11.
She had like a video and shit. Like she was about to blow up in the United States and shit.
Hell yeah.
Even though she's from here, that's a cool
Amber,
thing.
if you're out
Yeah.
there, Lyraflip would like to talk to you.
That's dope.
Nah, I mean, no, it's cool.
Then,
Let's leave that in
then
the
fuck you,
past.
Amber. You know,
Nah, fuck
You had
me,
your
unless
chance.
you want. No, I'm just
There you
playing.
you could have been on the podcast.
We're gonna call Amber Yella.
You're gonna call it an alert.
Do kids like slow dance still? I wonder.
That's a good question, dude.
'Cause, like, I
Ain't
wouldn't-
nobody slow
I
dance
don't know
that
what
I've
kids do,
seen,
dude.
dude.
I feel like play that
You
ratchet
put a slow
shit
song, they'll still try to
all
find it
night.
fast, a booty shake or some shit. They're like,
Right.
Well,
Like,
you're
Yeah,
the
dude.
DJ. I mean, you don't play
I
any
am
slow
that
jams.
asshole, aren't I? Yeah.
yeah, I
Feel
mean,
that guy.
you ever play like a prom or something?
I have done some shit, and I'm just bugging out because kids, they just do whatever they see on TV. It's not their fault.
So do you play
They
a
be
slow
like
song?
trying to. Nah, well, slow song. I never play a slow song.
Like
Hardly
not at
ever.
a
Maybe at
prom
the
or
end of, maybe at the
homecoming?
end, or maybe at
Yeah.
a wedding or something like that for sure.
Like when y'all
but
about
a party,
to bounce?
never. Yeah,
Nah.
You don't play that "Good Night, My Love" from fucking La Bamba.
I do that every
It's
time.
close out.
I remember when I was.
Good love, my love. I was just thinking of that song the other day because that fool was so off the way he would sing, and then Richie Valens was right there like, "This motherfucker sucks. Let me fucking bust my shit, dog." That have you ever felt that way? Like some fool's up there, like, "Hey, he's doing his shit," and he's whack, and you're like, "Motherfucker, let me do my
All
shit."
the time.
oh,
Like I'm like, I'm like a. I think artists in general are really bad audience.
Yeah.
You know, because you're just gonna critique it and be like, I could have done that. Like kind of like how doctors and nurses are probably bad patients. Like fuck you.
Oh, for sure,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
you can't
Like,
tell
you're not
me what
stitching
to-
that right. What the fuck? Are you
Yeah.
doing?
Yeah.
So that's safe shit. You know.
Yeah,
all
I know
the
because every
time.
stitch I have is wrong, so
Like
that's why
like
I know.
and plus I'm from LA. We're from LA. You know, so we see everything.
I know.
So it's just really extra critical, you know. But I mean, man, I get in the sauce, man. Check it out, you know. I give respect when respect is due, you know. Like when I hear something, I'm like, whew, that's
Yeah.
good. You
If
know,
only
it's-
rent was that easy.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, it's fucking California and shit.
Now you got me thinking, what do the kids dance to nowadays? You shit.
They don't dance. They just dry fuck. That's what they do. I swear to God. Kids, I see them all the
fucking
time. I'm like,
twerk.
hey, stop. What? Your dad's over there. And dad's all like, oh, he's having fun. All right. Good job. I swear, it's trippy.
Oh,
It's a new
man.
generation, though. It's a new.
I don't
They're
want a
millennials,
daughter. I
and
don't
we
want a
gotta.
daughter. Not
Hey, I hear you on that.
No, I'm just playing. Whatever happens.
What would that daughter that you don't know about be dancing to?
Oh well, shit. I don't know her,
Amigos,
so
I don't know. Let me go online and just, hey, does anybody have ever? Do you know me? Have you ever? No.
Shout out to Post Malone.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
What's up with homie's tattoos? That's crazy, right? He
What
looks
is he
kind of
getting?
grubby. The last picture I seen of him, he's all grubby and his hair's all curly. He looks like he's a gardener or something.
Nice.
I don't know.
Post Malone's killing it.
He's
though.
killing it though, but his look was different. I was like, whoa, he flipped it. Like,
Now he looks like he fell asleep at a party. And
he
they
just
rolled
looked.
on
He
his
used to look
face.
clean and you know what I mean.
No
like,
shit, yeah.
acá, and then the last picture I saw, I was like, what happened? But maybe it's just a part of the grunginess he's trying to bring
No,
back.
Post,
Who knows?
Post Malone, man.
They're doing some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't know that.
Let's not talk
that's-
about that shit anymore.
Shout out to Post Malone. I
Shout
remember
out.
seeing him at fucking Spam and Eggs when he had like White Iverson, and he was fucking horrible. He's fucking horrible, you know. But then he just was
Shout out
starting,
Post Malone.
you know.
Shout
Shout
out
out Post Malone. Okay, fast forward though. I seen him
It's
at
fucking horrible.
I seen him at Coachella.
Shout out Post Malone.
Hold on. There's a point to this. There's a point
I know,
to this.
foxing with you.
Look.
We'll fox with each other.
We'll
All right,
fox with each other then.
Go ahead.
Who's a fox? There's foxes in here. I thought these were dogs. Oh, all right. Anyways, so I saw
As
him
long
at
as it's not Fox
Coachella.
11. Okay.
I saw him at Coachella.
I'd rather have
and
11
he
foxes.
fucking killed it.
Yeah?
Yeah. So
That's
I
good,
don't
that's
know.
good.
That was just nice to see him like really suck and then like really
Worked on his shit, huh?
work on his shit, like
Right.
for real. Like,
Oh, there-
oh
I
shit,
hear you, though.
this is
That's the
getting,
respect you're
This
giving.
is like
I hear you on that.
getting serious. Because White Iverson, he was like, I don't know where his life was. Maybe he like knew where it was going, but way he was performing was like, it looked like he didn't know what he was doing. And then, you know, like time flies by and he's like killing it, you know. So.
That's what's up.
Shout out Post Malone.
I wonder how he got that.
Shout out
though.
Post Malone.
Like, was he practicing, or you get somebody actually in his ear, fucking showing him what's up?
You know, I'm pretty
all the
sure
above.
when they're at that level, they have to have some kind of coaching
Yeah.
in the background.
All the above.
Yeah.
They have MC Hammer as a coach.
They actually have a hammer. That's the coach. Look, if you don't do it right, BOW! I'm just like-
Oh, shit.
I'm just saying,
Hey,
no, they got
Illuminati's
somebody.
crazy.
they got somebody hooking them up, teaching them, you know, showing them the ropes.
Hey, have you guys ever heard those stories
I'm
about like
drinking Kettle
MC
One.
Hammer? How he was actually a tough dude?
No way.
Yeah, there's a bunch of YouTube videos
Before
on
the
that.
Speedos?
No. What happened was that I guess him and Vanilla Ice adapted that gangster rap image for a minute after their career dried up, and they wanted to come back as somebody else, and they blamed their management and how they first came out. It's like, no, that wasn't really. This is the real me.
No, there's some stories on YouTube about him like going gangster on certain LB cats.
No shit.
Yeah, look it up, dude. You gotta see this shit,
No
man.
way. Let me look it up right now.
But they're like,
What's
they're
your
like,
Wi-Fi,
hey,
dog?
don't take him as a joke. He's gangster, dude.
Isn't he a preacher?
Now he is.
Of devil music. I don't know. What do you mean?
He's like a pastor, MC Hammer now.
You know what? He could be.
He is a pastor.
He could be because he lost all his money, so he's got to make it somehow. No, I'm just playing. He probably is. Who knows?
I'd love to have
Cheers.
him on the podcast.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I'm drinking
To
Kettle
MC
One.
Hammer. To MC
To
Hammer.
MC Hammer
Yes.
and his new fundraising.
Oh yeah.
Right?
That's good.
Interference from a phone call.
Interfering phone call.
Really? You want to take a break real quick and answer it, or
Fuck that. Sorry, Joe.
Ladies and gentlemen, no breaks.
So, how do you get your music?
How do I? Oh, my music.
Yeah.
who produces your music?
I have a handful of producers. You know, let me just shut up. Always Prolific, Theo Hux. We got Stereo Crow on some tracks. Man, who else, man? We got Alpha MC. Just a handful of cats, man.
Just on your current stuff or just all together?
On my current stuff, yeah, man. I'm having a lot of content, man. Just follow Lyraflip on Instagram,
Nice.
fucking iTunes, and
Spell out your Instagram real quick.
Facebook. Yes, Lyra Flip on everything. But
it
just
is.
put Lyraflip on everything.
It's
You
like
know what I mean?
you put it on your toast? Or-
Yeah. Put it on your toast.
All the ladies out there,
with
put
your
their
jelly.
on the toast.
You know what I'm saying?
Put it in your
Jiggle that
cereal.
jelly.
Put it on your pancakes.
Right.
Flapjacks.
Right. Just keep on the
Waffles
lookout
at the
man.
Waffle House.
We're doing everything strategically, you know, how you have to nowadays. I'm not gonna say too much, but
So this besides Bone Thugs and Chris Cross,
oh, that was the beginning. That was the beginning.
what influences you now? I mean, what inspires you to like just take your crafts to the next level? Like, wait,
Man, like there's just so much music that like inspires me, including like we could go after Bone Thugs. Okay, there was like an era where it was like I was heavy into Wu-Tang, you know, after Bone Thugs and shit that sounded like Wu-Tang, you know, or like Talib Kweli, Mos Def, to the Raucous era. That inspired me to
That's some
another
wax.
level.
That's nice.
You
Nice
know what I
era.
mean? Now we got like Kendrick Lamar nowadays, or like that's like in the era before now, right? So we got Kendrick, J. Cole. I still fuck with. This is just off the top. There's just so many, you know, like Redman. Let's go Redman. You know,
Go back. Let's go back.
Yeah, okay.
Rugged. That rugged shit.
Nowadays, JID. I fuck with JID heavy.
There you go.
The Earth Gang, and what else, man? There's so many. And then I really fuck with Ski Mask, the Slump God. I say that all the time. Shout out to Ski Mask, that fool's lit. And I don't know, man, just a lot. And then it comes to other music too, you know.
What else? What are the genres?
I fucking love Pink Floyd.
Hey,
like my
I hear you
favorite.
on that. Pink Floyd.
You know,
that
like,
shit is
like
sick.
especially after a shroom trip.
Love that
I
shit.
think I've bumped Pink Floyd after like during every shroom trip of like my life. At least like a couple of like songs. You
what
know?
album?
The Wall.
Oh shit!
Oh no. Dark Side of the Moon. My
Dark
bad.
Side,
my
of
bad.
course.
Dark Side's way more eclectic. You know what I mean?
Dude, I could listen. I used to listen to that shit front to back.
Yeah.
From the beginning to the end.
That's how you gotta listen to it.
And then you got like R&B.
It was just like. It's,
Sorry to switch it, but then like R&B also fucking
Jagged Edge? No.
Jodeci.
Oh hell yeah, dude! All of
Jodeci's
them.
dope.
Hell yeah, Bobby Brown. Yeah, I take one. Yeah, shout out to fucking Bobby Brown. He's killing it, man.
Bob Easy.
There's the list goes on, man. There's like a bunch that I'm missing. Because even I listen to old shit, listen to reggae shit. Look, I feel like
If it's good shit, you listen to it, right? If you feel it.
As an artist, whatever genre you are, you must step outside of your genre, especially nowadays. You know,
Cheers to
you
that.
step outside of your genre,
Oh, yeah. That's real
and then bring some
Cheers
of
to
it
that.
back to your genre. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, especially nowadays. That's why I like.
Fucking sippy cup you gave me, dude.
Fuck. That shit looked like a coffee cup. We're already drinking beer. This was coffee.
Hey, but it's an
up.
official La Clika sippy cup, dig.
Like it's gotta have a sticker. Where's the sticker? I got one.
Oh, it's got one. It's got one. It's
got one.
It's
Got one. Let me
official,
take a
like
picture of that
referee's
shit.
whistle. Yay!
Picture time. Hold on. Sorry, Lyraflip. Let me cut you short.
Oh no, it's cool.
And I'm going to take a picture of Chris and his La Clika sippy cup. Thank you. You look wonderful.
Nice.
Now,
No, you know what? Oh, go ahead.
Speaking of genres,
Yes.
now rap has many genres. Where do you
Right.
Where do you like? Where's your home? in all
My
this?
home. Well, what I do is like nowadays it's more of bars, like original like roots, I guess, hip hop, but sub-genred with the new modern sounds.
So
You know
more
what I
of
mean?
like a fusion between the old and the
Yeah,
new.
because I'm not here to judge any.
So you're bringing the
artists or
streets to
whatever.
the stage.
Pretty much bringing bars to those
Psycho
beats
Round.
that aren't getting bars too much, you know. Also speaking the language of like the generation to like after they hear that stuff, they're gonna like feel all the other ones that I'm gonna give them, you know what I mean? So that's how it's going right now. So it's pretty modernized with a little bit of like bars and hip hop, you know what I mean? So yeah.
Like bars.
Bars.
Did you mean like the one on the window? Like bars?
Yeah, like
like the 1 and 2
like
and
prison
1 and
bars.
Like the
3
one
and
from
1 and
Mars?
4?
The one from Mars?
maybe the 5 and the 6. The 5 and the 6 need some love too.
No, but this, yeah.
the 6
I know
and
what
the
you're.
9.
I know what you're saying, dude. That's
yeah, I'm just trying
that's
to
actually
mix it
pretty
up.
clever because you're bringing that shit to them, kind of like Jay-Z did almost, because he brought that style, but he made it
Kind of like what Logic
popular and
did.
danceable
that's
and
what a lot of
likable.
people
You know what I mean?
need,
To the
like,
mass.
A lot of people that are like everlasting in their career are good.
They've done
with
that.
keeping up with the times,
Right.
You know?
Nas did it. A lot of people have done it. Yeah.
Right.
They've pushed that shit. Even ODB did that shit.
Yeah, so it's a good
Method
like
Man, all those fools.
Yeah,
Mhm.
everybody.
And they were successful.
Yeah.
So yeah, much success to you, fool. Like
yeah,
if,
thank
you know what I'm saying?
For
No
real.
doubt.
Thank you, man.
Not just because you're
Seriously.
my friend, but just because you're sitting to the left of me.
Right. If I was
You're
sitting
the
on the
lucky
right,
man.
it would have been a different.
See, that's
Like,
why
what
I'm
you
not
looking
talking.
Yeah, man.
So what kind of stuff are you gonna work on for the future?
Yeah, what are you gonna do for us, right? As a
Sure.
community. Not playing.
I'm working on a couple of tours, you
Yeah?
know, for next year. Yeah.
What you got?
Like on March we'll be putting together a tour, getting a bunch of merch out, just like I said, getting in people's faces, just like giving content like every day. You know, that's really what I'm just saving all my arsenal, so when it comes out, it's like a motherfucking machine gun. You know what I mean? Like
You're not giving everything
You're like,
out
oh,
right now. You
shit,
got
all
you got some
right.
shit backed up.
Like if you don't like me, you know me. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? Speaking earlier about like your influences like Wu-Tang and whatnot, I think it would be cool to speak about how you were on that one video, the Rock the Bells video. You came out freestyling, just tearing some fool up, and I saw that video. That shit was really impressive. I'm not gonna lie, that shit was sick. Talk about that.
Yeah, that's an interesting time in my life because, like, back in the day, there wasn't YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, when you were on a DVD, I think we were talking about it. I mean, you, Rick, like with skateboarding, you had to be on like certain DVDs, then people knew you.
Yeah.
Now you got YouTube, and then anybody.
Back in the
can do it.
days.
Back in the day. So the same thing with hip hop, pretty much. Like nobody really, you couldn't just put yourself out. You'd have to put yourself on something.
Like
you
if they
know?
didn't see you live,
Right.
they really didn't see you or hear you at all.
So
like,
so
unless
it's,
you had demos out everywhere. or
right.
whatever.
So it's more exclusive. Like so that's why a lot of people saw that shit because like, you know, so interesting about that shit is that like, okay, I went to Rock the Bells, my first time at Rock the Bells. I see a camera, you know.
Was that the first Rock the Bells? That was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I was at that motherfucker.
Yeah, dude, it was lit, dude. I even saw
Nobody
RZA.
saw that, but I just gave him a fist bump. Anyway, keep going.
Yeah, so I see this camera, a bunch of people rapping, and then the dude is like, "Hey, whoever wins this battle gets to be on the fucking DVD."
Oh shit.
And then, yeah, dude. And so I
incentive,
go in there.
Hell
Yeah, I go in there like, let's go. You know, Project Blow already happened. I'm already
Oh,
Project
shit,
Blow
you were
sauce.
fucking-
You know, I got a little bit, like a couple years of
You already
3
went through the
years of
boot
my-
camp.
Right. So I'm sauced up, like ready to go. So I got one dude, right? And then I'm like, oh, I think it's going to be a tournament, you know, like,
Right?
nope. They're like, all right, who's next? Who could beat this guy? And I'm like, damn, you gonna put me through the gauntlet?
Fuck.
So I took like 5 MCs,
Oh,
you know?
shit.
And I was kind of getting pissed because like this is fucked up, dude. Like this
It's
is
like, I already murdered like 3 fools. Like, what do I got to
and
do?
then they're
two
like,
more for?
and then they're like, anybody else? And I was just murdered. I don't even remember the bars, you know, but
And
they're like,
AC alone comes out the crowd. Yeah, I'll fuck him up. You're like, oh shit.
I would have done it at the time. I would be like, fuck
Nah.
it, dude.
So what happened?
So then they're like, hey, anybody can beat this guy, and then like nobody's like, nah, we're all good, you know. So I like slaughtered 5 MCs, and then scared like a bunch
I heard
of
about
other
that.
MCs.
I heard about it before I saw the video.
Yeah,
Yeah,
oh
it
shit,
was on the street. I'm not lying to you.
Damn,
Fools were talking about it, and I'm like,
Yeah,
what?
yeah,
And
I-
then somebody showed me the video. I'm like, oh,
Yeah,
fuck,
that's another
sick.
crazy thing. Cause then, okay, fast forward, they put me on the DVD, and then the DVD comes out. I get the DVD because I think I'm on it. I've like skimmed through it. I don't see me. I'm like, oh, whatever, you know. And my homie from Under the Table crew, shout out to Under the Table crew, Joe, you know. And I was with like DJ Butch and like a bunch of fools.
Shout out DJ Butch.
Yeah, DJ. And then we're playing poker, and then he's like, I got the DVD. I'm like, huh? Did you see me on that? I'm supposed to be on that shit. And he was all like, no, I didn't see you, dog. I'm like, all right, whatever. So he puts the DVD on, right? We're playing poker, and there's like half strangers and half like non-strangers, you know? So I'm like playing poker after Triumph, like my favorite song of like Wu-Tang at the time.
Was this at the end of the DVD or something?
No,
or?
it was right after Triumph, right before Rockwilder with Method Man and Redman. So I'm like
On the How High soundtrack, right?
Yeah. So then I'm like sitting there playing pokers with some strangers and a couple people I know, and then you see RZA talking about, oh, the raw grot is missing from the fucking blah blah, and all of a sudden I'm fucking rapping, you know. And this is like the first thing I've been on, you know. Now,
right.
you know. So I was like tripping inside, you know. I was like, oh shit, fucking on
And
there.
all your boys are right there
And
watching
then-
it with
oh
you.
yeah, and then these strangers are like, what the fuck, dude? Like, looking
Who are
at
we
me,
playing
like,
with right
you're
here?
on fucking TV, and I played it off like, oh yeah, it's cool.
Hey, this was like,
But inside you're all hyper, like,
Fucking Lyraflip was like, oh, that again? Yeah.
yeah. Just that's called Wednesday. That's just a Wednesday. You know?
That's tight.
So yeah, they're
It's like,
tripping
hey, you
out.
never guess who I won $30 off of.
dude, I've had that happen to me, dude. Like
I got video of it. And shit.
I've been at fucking casinos and shit, and like fans like are there and like talking about my shit, and like,
Yeah.
stop! I'm trying to fucking play. I'm trying to take your money, dude. Stop trying to be my friend. But yeah, that was
Yeah,
cool.
no bullshit. A lot of fools, like, even like dumbfounded in them.
Right.
They always credit you for just being an MC that was out there influencing other MCs and
Right.
doing their thing, and that's
Yeah, man.
and that's dope shit, dude.
Yeah, I've
respect
connected
that.
a couple of dots out here in the streets, low key, that
That's
will
what's
not
up.
be, you know, like put to the forefront. Like you won't
Yeah,
know
yeah.
the things that I've done.
No
you know?
doubt.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna say, you know. But
Yeah.
like,
If you know, you know how they be saying nowadays.
right.
That's that new shit. If you know, you
If
know.
you know, you know.
At first, I
you
was like,
know?
"Fuck that!" What do you mean if you know, you know. Like, and afterwards, I was like, "Wait, I know some shit that they don't know." So
Yeah.
I really like it now. Yeah, all right, I'll go with it. If you know, you know.
Right.
that little
No,
knowledge you keep inside
yeah,
of you,
yeah,
man.
that's-
Fuck
that's
everything
funny
else,
shit.
dude.
Right.
That's
But
fucking
yeah,
dope,
man.
though, dude.
Yeah, I
this
love
fucking
progression,
dope,
man.
around,
I
dude.
love
This fool's
progression.
been
That's why I don't
around.
like get mad when people get like successful and don't like really credit me or anything, because I don't need the credit. You know, like me, like knowing that I did something for somebody and like progressed them to another
You
level.
know you're a staple, and you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
in this
right.
freestyle shit.
Thank
right
you,
here.
thank you.
Yeah,
You know
no
your
doubt.
worth, man.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
No doubt.
There's a lot of motherfuckers out
Because
there
this
who
fool's
get pissed,
honestly,
dude.
he was like in remember the world rap.
Yeah, World Rap Championship,
the
Grind
WRC,
Time.
shit.
I used
Grind
to-
Time. So
Battle
many different
rap.
leagues. He's been around like
I've actually
leagues.
like, you talk about those times. I'm actually the first, like, I'm not gonna say the pioneer because I wasn't like the best battle rapper. Like I was like really good, but then the best was like the Source and Ilmac, you know.
right.
And then but like I was part of the first wave of like acapella battling. You know what I mean?
That's true because I remember seeing the WRC shit,
Right.
And I'll be seeing you. Sometimes you were paired up with Dumbfounded.
Yeah,
and
I was
you
paired
guys
up
would
with
be-
Verbs. I was
there you
paired
go.
up with Verbs actually.
But I think
And then Dumb was with Satire.
Oh, that's what it was.
That was
yeah.
a crazy time in life too, because
Yeah.
like, man,
Because those were freestyle battles.
Yeah.
Those weren't written like the way they are
Yeah.
in Grind Time and all that. Those were
Right.
honestly, I like the Grind Time, but I appreciated those WRC shit. It's all freestyle. They were coming off like just right there. Like
Let me
whatever they
tell
saw,
you
the
what-
buildings, the stuff,
no shit.
everything. Yeah, they were coming off.
about
dude,
about that
sick.
World Rap Championship is that like we did that all in one day. So it was very fucking exhausting. Like you could see
All in one day. Everything that's on
How long was
YouTube.
the day?
Yes, dude.
Bro, I saw a lot of
Yes.
content on
All in
YouTube.
one
How the fuck was that in
fucking-
one day?
Yes, dude. Exactly.
Okay, how many Red Bulls did you drink?
Dude, like a gang, dude. Like, I didn't do I didn't do yay at the time. I should have done some of that. Unedited.
How much ginkgo biloba did you take that day? What the fuck?
He's still recovering,
Bro.
dude.
That's a lot. No, I saw a lot
no
of content.
bullshit,
I remember I would come
There's
across
10
new shit. I'd be like,
battles.
oh
Look,
shit.
Damn.
Look, you
All in
would
one day, right?
battle, freestyle battle, right? And then you take you do an interview, right? And there's like only like 6 teams, right? So that you can only mix and match. Right when you're done with the interview, you go pretty much right back into battling with no break. You know?
Oh,
and then you go
shit.
right back to the interview, and then you go
Fuck.
right. So, and this was all one
They're
day.
fucking with your brain. Because I know how it is, bro. I know how it is. When you're in a zone, you're there. And then when they take you out of there, you're like, oh, fuck. Now I got to be
Yeah,
a
they
normal
don't-
person and
they
speak
didn't
to
even
you.
give you a
And
break.
then they put you back in the fucking tank. And now you go, oh, now I got to fucking come up with all these rhymes and shit. Like, it's not comfortable. You need to stay there and then go there. And then,
Yeah.
I hear you, dude.
But
But
it
if
was-
you could do it and you could pull it off, you're the best.
again,
You had,
but
you had
again,
to do
that's
it.
what-
You had
that's
to
what I'm
do
saying.
it,
That's
you know?
crazy,
You're not
though.
gonna be like, oh, I'm leaving, you know, like, because a lot of people knew me after.
You're
that,
like, I'm
you know?
already here and my ride's not going to leave, so I'm not leaving.
Nah, dude, you had to stay, dude, because that like clout like still goes on to this day, you know.
Yeah, no
People
doubt.
still know me from that, you know.
Exactly, like,
Right.
because I remembered that shit.
Yeah.
So there it is, right there. Like, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I remembered all that shit when I saw it. I'm like, wow, dude, these fools.
Proof in the pudding right here, dude.
Yes, man.
And when it comes to Grind Time, I was the first Grind Time West Coast battle ever.
What?
Because like, but like,
Damn.
man, you just don't know, because like I just didn't know this shit was like gonna blow like it
Nobody did.
Yeah, we're
I
just
remember
having
watching it. I was a
fun.
fan. I've been a fan forever, bro. And I remember watching it. And next thing you know, it's huge and fucking
Right.
commercials and all this shit. I'm like,
Right.
what the fuck's happening? To this shit?
Yeah. So yeah, it just got to another level, dude.
Hey, dude, but you were there from the beginning.
Yeah, I
what
was.
I
I
mean?
was.
You're
I
like
am gonna.
part of the
I do want to do
foundation.
another battle because like I feel like I could serve like a lot of these. New,
What's up,
new
what's up?
Why don't you
cats.
go back into the league?
I will.
dude?
I will. I will.
Is there still
He should- he
places
should.
to battle?
Oh yeah, definitely.
There has to be,
KLTD
yeah.
still
KLTD,
hits
right?
me up. You know, they want me to do a battle. I just say I gotta have like back in the day when I battled, I had no follow up to give my fans. I couldn't feed them. You know, I would put out an album and then like wouldn't do anything after for a while, and that's kind of what I'm preventing nowadays.
Yeah.
You know, so like
You're trying to keep that continuity. Like,
right.
New
That's
shit,
why
new shit.
That's why I would do a battle nowadays. Just because, like, win, lose, fail, hate, or love, like, I'll have some shit for them, like, after. You know what I mean? Back in the days, it was like, all right, that's it. That's all you get from Lyraflip, and then you don't see from it for a while. So, just preventing that shit.
But you won a few battles just recently, haven't you?
Yeah. I was,
Within the last year or so.
yeah. With the world, what was it called? The SBRC. With
You would know because you won it.
Right.
I'm sitting here going, yeah, of course.
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
I know this. I don't know
it was a
anything.
different type of battling though. It was like song verses.
Was it gauntlet style? You had to use
Nah. You battled, but you didn't talk. Well, you could talk about the person or whatever, but you wrote about these subjects that they gave you.
Oh,
You
like
know
the
what I
bar exam style, or what
Exactly.
do you mean? No
exactly.
way. No way.
Exactly.
I love that shit. That shit's dope.
Not kind of.
Not so much.
Well, they give you they give you the topic,
Uh-huh.
and you write before the thing.
Before the battle.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
I
Cool
hear you.
Fools would be like Namek would be on the top. If you know Namek, he would always
Shout out
win
Namek,
yeah. Hazard's always a fucking problem. You know, he's always a problem.
There you go. Shout out Hazard.
Yeah, who else, man? There's like
What kind of topics did they give you though?
one time they did like water.
What?
Yeah.
Water?
Fuck.
Or like weapons or something.
Oh,
or,
that must have been sick. Gun bars all day
or
on
like
the
a
weapons.
robbery. One of them was a robbery.
So it was basically like a Whose Line Is It Anyway for hip hop.
Yeah.
kind of. Yeah.
In a way, yeah. Like
Yeah.
they're given a certain subject and they can just.
But then you like
brainstorm
right
and
before, you know, it's
go
not
off
on
on that
off the
subject.
top, you know. It's like
It's off the top. Don't
No. It's
Oh,
not, it's not.
this
off
is
the top.
written.
Yeah. You're preparing.
So it's actually
that day.
better than that.
Yeah.
Because you
It's-
have time
yeah,
to think
dude, it's
about
really
it. You have
good.
time to really put some thought into it.
How much time
and-
do they give you? They give you like
Like a
week?
month.
Oh shit.
Yeah, dude. So you got plenty of time, you know.
That's like
usually-
rent. Like how much time I got? A whole month.
Yeah, I
What?
usually knock it out in a
I
week.
could come
you
up
know?
with that money. Don't worry about it.
How much can you say about water though?
Dude, a lot, man.
Washes your balls.
Dude, like nah, because there's
this is
different
high
things.
grade.
Fucking
You
liquid,
could talk
yeah,
about,
dig.
You could talk about how Bruce Lee was talking
man,
about
I could
water,
bring that
the
shit
way it was
up.
like a philosophy,
Here,
like to
look,
be
keep-
like
keep
water.
talking about
you know
water
what I'm
for a
saying?
second.
I've
I'll
always
bring that
been
shit
curious
up
to
right
like
now.
what goes through
You
your
can
head.
go into the actual table of contents and the
Yeah.
chemicals of H2O
This
and
is like
blah
an
blah
old
blah.
one, so I-
You can
That's
talk
always
about how
wondered, like,
water
what's
is
behind the
life.
process of all that shit, dude? Like, how the fuck do you think that?
You know
Because my
what?
ass, I'm already like, first thing I said, wash my balls, you know?
The only way I
That's
can
a
put
good.
it,
That's good content right there. You know, don't second
honestly,
guess yourself. Dude.
Lyraflip,
That's something
yeah.
that you
I don't know
can't do.
if you agree with me, but the only way I could put it is like you're walking across a bridge and you're
Right.
building the bridge as you're walking across it.
That's how art goes, man.
But no, I'm talking about freestyle. He's asking about freestyling.
Oh.
Yeah. So like when we freestyle, you know what I
Right.
mean? You're building a bridge as you're walking across it because if you don't hit that next rhyme,
Yeah.
you fall off. There's no
Right,
bridge and you fall.
exactly.
But
Yeah.
you need to make it structurable. So
You
it
need to
needs to make
adjust.
sense. It needs
Yeah.
to have some kind of content behind it and some kind of weight behind
Lay
it.
down the break- the
Otherwise, you will
brickwork and all
fall
that
through
shit.
it. If it's made out of bamboo, you're
Yeah.
breaking through that shit.
So it's
after a couple of
basically
years
like-
of fucking sun. And if it's not, if it's made out of nice and concrete or whatever, some fucking asphalt.
So it's like washing my balls in the bathroom down the hall.
Using some Zolte.
All those
Keep
bitches
going.
have to
Keep
fall.
going.
There you go.
Using some salt.
All right, you guys ready? I got the water
Oh,
verse
shit.
right here.
Let's go.
Are
Let's
you
go.
ready? I haven't done it in a while, so I might.
All right, go ahead. I'll try to beatbox for it.
Go for it.
Okay,
Go for
but
it.
beatbox.
But I need you to feel your tempo first.
I need water. Without it, I won't survive in this day and age. I'm going to tell you every drop stay alive because everybody's wasting it. And we need to say this shit. Human and Mother Nature, what a twisted relationship. We in the drought because we don't take care of the earth we live in. That ice buckets challenge shit was the worst decision. Bless you with the holy water like it's church tradition. Amen. And let's hear the sermon from the words of wisdom. Putting water in the bong in the morning time. I hate rainy days because I don't even know where no more shine. Drink more water because it's good for you. Neglect what I said is probably what you shouldn't do. I turn saliva to icicles because I'm ice cold when I flow, or you a light drizzle. You drowning in water, that's where I bury them. I'm so hot, I turn a fucking ice rink into an aquarium. Bruce Lee said, be water, my friend. This is wave of music, is fluid. I spit agua, pretend we never had H2O, so how would you exist? Vamoose, you little bitch, son of a bitch. Now I'm freestyling off of this shit with fucking Mino. Yeah. I am that Filipino. Yo, I say weird words like a gringo. Whoa, what the fuck? I stack chips like a Fringo. I don't know. Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, but
Fuck
yeah.
yeah, dude.
Thank you.
I don't even beatbox, man, because I don't fucking start criticizing.
No, that's good. That's good.
You're
bro.
to the level of Boggle.
I know.
So
I'm
that
not
was-
sure what level he's at, but shout out Pago.
So the
So
water.
that
He's
that
at
was
the,
the water.
The water level.
I'm right there with you, Bago.
Yes.
I'm at your
He's
level.
at
eh?
sea level.
What's up, fool? Level up, nah. Level up. Raiders, go Raiders, huh?
Ah.
That shit's fucking tight though.
Thank
dude.
you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah, respect.
I
That's
jumbled
what's up.
some of that, but you know, you get the foundation of what it was. You know.
No, that was dope. The fact that you freestyled and everything afterwards on my beatbox
Hey, man,
means
that
you're
shit-
really good because I suck ass at
Nah,
beatboxing.
dude,
So
that's fresh.
hey,
bro.
you stayed on tempo. I was following you. Actually, I was like,
Hey,
"Where's
that's
he
how
at?
it
I
is,
have to
dude.
keep on his tempo."
That's how you make organic music, dude.
So I've always tripped out on that. Like, how do you get that content out of your head and just flow with it? You know?
You're always like thinking of stuff like throughout the whole day. Like it doesn't stop.
know.
Like you know what I mean? Like
You're at the
yeah,
supermarket and you see
Well, you're
something.
freestyling
and
in
you're
your
like,
head
"Oh, shit."
already, you
Yeah.
know, like all
Hell yeah,
day.
dude.
So like
I
when it
feel
comes
that.
out, it's
Word
like
up.
easy because
Yeah.
it was already in there. You know,
You
you already
see shit
thinking
all day, and you
Yeah.
sometimes I don't know if you do this, but I sometimes just jump into my phone and go you
all
know?
day, dude. Like
yeah,
out of
because I just
nowhere,
come up with
dude.
something. I'm like, oh, I like that.
Dude, like the other, just the
Hell
other
yeah.
day, I was cuddling with my fiance, man, and all of a sudden I was like,
Fiance woman, not fiance man. Just to correct that.
I was like, for whatever it's worth, you're my heaven on earth. Right?
She melted,
and
Holmes. She
then I
melted.
got the fuck off of her quick style. I was like, hold up. I pushed her off, and I fucking found my phone and I wrote that shit. She's like, what the fuck?
She's
I
like,
was
who are you texting? You're like, what the fuck? I'm writing a verse, girl. It's about you.
Because when I used to draw a lot, I used to like, I don't tell people how my process was, but a lot of the stuff with my dreams, I'll wake up, I'll write it down.
Oh, that's good.
I'll just fucking
dude.
write it down and
That's
draw that
great.
shit, dude.
I don't dream anymore. I smoke too much weed.
But like when
He
people
just
sit there, like they're
daydreams.
trying to brainstorm, like just let it come to you, kind of fucking. If you sit there thinking about it, you're not gonna fucking get
right.
it. You know?
Yeah.
It gotta come natural.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
gotta be relaxed. You
You gotta
gotta just
feel it.
Yeah.
Most definitely. I mean, what it is basically like we're used to writing rhymes so much that. Hello. I didn't want to be too loud, but now I am. All right.
Está bien,
No,
está bien?
we're used to writing rhymes so much that you end up writing rhymes in your head as you're going along. So that's basically what you're doing. You're still
Yeah.
writing rhymes, but you're doing it like off the top.
Yeah.
Improvising.
Off the dome, like you said before.
Yes. Yeah. And I guess all the practice of writing those rhymes helps you, but definitely freestyling helps you because it's different to write something and actually iterate it. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
actually speak it and say it and orate it out.
It's like
a
opening
whole
a
different
box
thing.
of puzzle pieces and you're just putting them together.
Kind of in a way,
Yeah.
but I mean, the puzzle's already made. Like, let's
Yeah.
say it's a picture of an ocean or whatever,
Or,
of a
or like
dolphin.
you got like
But
parts
you're-
of the
you're-
puzzle made, and then you
Yeah.
just gotta like put those big
Yeah.
parts with the other big parts. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
That's crazy,
There
dude.
could be a yes. Agree. Let's agree to disagree. No.
tomato, tomato, but
Yes.
fuck you if you say tomato. I'll stab you.
No, but I hear you. That's what it is. It's basically just your
No, who fucking says
You're
tomato?
painting a picture.
That's what-
I know, huh?
I've never heard anybody say tomato.
Oh my god.
Hey, look, the tomatoes are on sale.
I have heard that person, and he got socked right after. that. And we weren't in Italy. I was like, what's going on here?
Yeah, I don't
No,
think
but
I've ever
no.
heard that.
Sounds like something Kanye would say.
It could be.
Shout out.
That guy doesn't hold anything back. He
Tomato.
speaks his mind.
No, you guys heard anybody say instead of schedule?
Schedule.
Schedule?
That's
Schedule.
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 No,
It's
schedule.
a European thing.
Yeah, it's
What the
schedule.
Like
Schedule.
from Czechoslovakia?
No,
or
it's
something?
schedule.
Britain.
No shit.
Schedule.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, if you got that accent, I'm sure it's gonna have some kind of.
Because that's the way you're
Schedule.
supposed to say it.
Really?
Schedule.
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 No,
that's
you're
it.
right, because it's SCH.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's schedule.
Schedule.
I was watching this TV show on Netflix and they're talking their British speak, and I'm like, what the they keep saying schedule. What the fuck? But that's the way they say
It's
it.
like aluminum. They say aluminium.
But
That's
they
how
try
you
to
say it.
to control us, bro. We're like a whole different thing
Hey,
now.
we-
you
Hey,
know
let's
what I
not
mean?
get into that.
We jumped off.
You got 5 hours?
Fucking Obamanomics, man.
Yeah, man. No,
Hey, we beat them. Just remember that for a reason.
you
Fucking-
can't control. You can't control my schedule.
Schedule.
No, but you know what's funny? Like I get caught saying that now, dude.
Schedule.
No shit.
Yeah.
Where
So-
did you hear that from? Like who?
Well, I've heard it from.
Who's the culprit?
Well, the first TV show was How I Met Your Mother. They're making fun of that way that some fool
Oh,
says
okay.
it.
Yeah.
And then fucking I saw that British fucking they do like these weird designs on buildings. So that the guy goes, "Oh, you guys on schedule?" I'm like, "What the fuck are you saying, dude?"
I had a boss that used to say schedule. He was from England.
No
and,
shit.
And he was like, Chris, did you make the schedule already? I'm like, the what?
You definitely say tomato,
He's like,
asshole.
He said, I'll do it later. I'm working the schedule right now.
You know what? I don't know what you're gonna do with the shed, but you will do whatever you want to do with that shed. I'm making the schedule right now. No, man, miss me.
That was a fucking trip, though, dude.
Schedule.
I'll shed you all right now.
There you are. I'll shed you all. That's my schedule.
That's my shed, y'all.
That's my shed. You will go inside. Take a piss.
Shit.
Use my head. You will.
It's made of aluminium.
Oh man.
Fucking Benny Hill shit, dude.
Yeah, really.
I'm feeling all right with the Kettle One, dog.
It's not bad, huh?
You hooked it up. It's nice. It's family made. If you didn't know, it says it right there.
Nice.
Where is it from? That's not Russian vodka. That's where is it?
Good question. It's gonna
Holland.
Be it's gonna be like Illinois
Yeah,
or some shit. No,
It's from Holland.
Is Holland in Amsterdam?
it's made in Holland.
I just came from Solvang. That place was
Oh,
pretty
shit,
cool.
dude.
Oh, I
Solvang.
saw that. Yeah, I saw your post and shit.
Yeah.
Would you drink
Dope.
some wine?
You drank some wine.
And you saw some ostriches?
Ostriches, yeah.
Did you go to any of the
Saw that,
bakeries?
motherfucker.
Yeah, I went to Olson's. The shit was fire, and then I was like really full. And I was like, fuck this town.
What did you have? What did you ate some?
I had this thing called the Swedish Delight.
Oh.
I don't know what the fuck was it. It's just cream, fucking almonds.
He's like, I probably ate an ostrich. I don't know.
Dude,
I
I'll
just
eat
ate that
ostrich,
shit.
Man, I'll eat any ostrich. Man. I'm Filipino,
Dude.
bro.
Oh shit!
I'll eat
Look at
things.
Mato's coming out. Bro.
Yeah.
I'll eat a fucking cat. I don't give a
What's,
shit.
what am I thinking? What's the Filipino treat? The balut.
Balut. Yeah,
Balut.
that's what I was about to get to. I'll eat
yeah.
that
Fuck
shit. For the
that.
gram, for the clout, you know what I'm saying?
My coworker
You know
has a
what?
shirt that says how
my
to eat
shit-
balut.
My
It
shit
has
is
a little
pancet.
bird and they're all happy and shit.
My shit is pancet, dude. Pancet, is.
Pancet,
Oh,
yeah,
that
it's
shit is
good.
bomb.
What is it?
Oh,
It
chicken
depends.
adobo is bomb
Oh,
too. Ooh,
Chicken adobo
bomb.
is overrated to me.
You know what? The shrimp you guys eat, it's like with everything on it.
The
Huh?
whole
Like you
prawn.
don't take the shell or nothing off.
No, but
You-
I mean, I don't
That
eat-
shit is.
You're Taco Belling his ass right
Bro.
now. You know that, right?
I'm just telling you,
I
that
love
shit
Taco
is there.
See, like,
hate
man, I
Taco-
love Mexican food. I love Taco Bell, Del Taco.
That's what my homie one time
Nah,
he said, I
bro.
hate Filipino food, man. I was like, what? Why? He's like, Jollibee sucks. I'm like, Jollibee.
Jollibee,
It's like Filipino McDonald's.
Anybody,
and
nah, if they
shit.
don't, if
Like,
they
that's not
hate
Filipino
Filipino
food.
food, it's just because they hate because they haven't gotten any.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
nobody gives them any. No,
Well,
Filipino
Filipino
food
food
is
to
bomb, dude.
me-
Pancit is bomb, fool.
Right.
Huh.
It's- Filipino food to me is like homemade, though. It's hard to like.
Because you grew up in a Filipino home.
You're right.
Is that
Yeah.
why? Makes sense.
It's the same thing like Mexican
Sure.
food.
You know,
dude.
if he makes chorizo con huevos, it's gonna be Filipino food.
There it is.
You ever have fucking
What would you call it? Chorizo con huevos. What would you call that in Filipino?
Longanisa.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Chon.
right.
Longaniza.
Longaniza lechon.
That shit's healthy as fuck too.
Putang
dude.
ina mo.
Wait, is it? This fucking guy. Kantok mo.
The putang ina mo longanisa roll.
What's the other? Oh, a fucking lumpia, dude.
Lumpia
Yeah.
is
Lumpia,
good.
man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
It's the egg roll.
like an
joint,
egg roll.
dog.
It's like an egg roll, dude.
You never
Oh,
had
that's
that
just
shit?
great. Hell yeah. What is
Yeah.
that?
You never had that shit?
No, I have had.
It's just
I dated a
fucking good,
Filipino
dude.
chick.
I
and
know.
she
I was about to say you're honorary
I
Filipino.
got lumpia'd out.
What the fuck?
I had pancit. I had like the shrimp that was just shrimp. Like
Have
they
you
just
ever
got
had
out at the ocean and cooked that shit and said, "Here, eat it."
Nice. Have you ever had
These fools were
dinaguan?
eating it with the cascaras and everything, the shells and everything. It was
Yeah, straight prawn, dude.
Yeah, I was,
straight
doing, I
prawn,
was doing
man.
the same. I didn't want to be a bitch and go, let me take off the
I'm a
shell.
bitch.
I didn't want to be a bitch. I was like, fuck it, man. I'm just going to eat this.
I'm Americanized like a motherfucker.
I ate the
Like,
ass. I ate the legs and everything.
Have
I
you,
ate it
have you
all.
ever hold on? Have you ever had dinaguan?
What is that?
You know what
Dinner
that
who?
is? Okay. When I was growing up, all Filipinos know this because I think all Filipinos do this to their kids. They're like they called it chocolate meat, you know, and that sounds delicious when you're
Is
five.
it like
Right.
mole? Like
And you're
Mexican
like,
mole?
and you're like, ooh, chocolate meat! I can't fucking wait, you know. And then one day I seen them make it, you know, and it was like they had like a whole like gallon of blood.
What?
Yeah, a whole gallon of blood. And then I'm like, that's gross, you know? I'm like 6. I'm like, that's gross. And then they start like cooking that shit,
Yeah,
right?
they
And I was
boil
like,
it.
With the blood?
yeah. And I was like, what the fuck are you
Yeah.
making, you psycho
The blood
family?
doesn't like.
It turns black
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. Like I was
Which
gonna ask.
was
It's
chocolate
nasty.
meat.
Oh,
So then the whole time
nasty.
I found out what I was eating. I was like,
You never had blood sausage before?
No, man.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
basically what it is.
yeah, it's like the
Wow.
same thing.
Yeah.
Like the same thing.
It's
But
just
the-
blood stew.
Yeah,
Blood
blood
stew.
stew, but like pure blood though, you know. And I'm just, I was
A
like,
little bit of salt.
I haven't really ate too much of that after I seen that. But that's me being a fill.
I really want to try it now.
Dude, it's actually, I'm not gonna bullshit you. It's fucking bomb.
I
Yeah.
bet it is.
If it's fucking bomb.
If it sounds horrible, it's probably bomb.
Because, like, you know, back in the, when I didn't know it was blood, I was fucking eating the whole thing, dude. Like, seconds, thirds. And they
Yeah.
like, give me more, please. You know, like, and then dude,
No, like I had Balut. I had Balut one time. You just got to get over that whole thing. It's a fucking little fucking fetus in there, dude.
kind of got to close your
Is
eyes.
that the
Yeah.
little egg? Is
Yeah.
that the little egg? The little. I've had that. The duck egg.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
The duck egg?
Yeah.
I've had that. It's a,
Yeah.
dude. That's crazy. You ate that shit too?
Yeah, dude.
That shit was weird, huh? It was like
the
I
beak.
had to like really
When I
think
got to
about
the
it.
beak,
Feel the
I had to
beak.
when I got to the
concentrate.
beak,
Yes,
dude.
bro. Like I was like.
Hey, but the yolk
I
part
swallowed
of that
it
shit
as
is
soon as I
fire.
could.
though.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
yolk
I
that
part
swallowed
is.
it as soon
That
as I
is,
could. I was
dude.
like,
I can't eat the hard part of that shit, low key. I just
that's
like,
what I'm
go
talking
away.
about. Like you taste all the other shit, like you know what I mean. But then the hard part was there. Was like,
I think
fuck,
I
just
think I
munched it
throw
quick
that
and
shit away.
swallowed that.
Don't
bitch.
look at it. Just don't look at it,
just
dude.
Swallow that bitch real quick.
Don't look at
Hey,
it.
the
You
soup
make
in
eye
that shit is
contact.
bomb though. Like the.
Do you have any like in your
juice.
bag? You don't have any balut in your bag?
Yeah, I brought some, dude. It's like a dozen of them motherfuckers.
He'll break out a broken one from his pocket. Here you go. It's a little broken, but don't worry about it.
Oh, it's like anything. You make.
I'm
eye
a straight
contact.
panocha. If I have to like not look at something, I'm not gonna eat it. Dude. Like if they don't look at it, don't
You
concentrate
sure?
on it.
What if it had a little lint on there? This is extra salt. I'm fucking that.
Not even down.
No, but it's like any food. If you have to look at its eyes,
How you like
dude,
my
you're not
laugh?
gonna eat. You're not gonna like it.
No mames, way. Damn, that's funny shit, dude.
Yeah,
Food
I've had
is-
some nasty
food
stuff
is-
just to try it, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Food
You
from
gotta
different
try it.
places is a trip.
Huh.
Straight up.
I've had rabbit before.
Yeah, rabbit's fucking
Where
bomb,
did you
dude.
have rabbit?
I didn't like it because it didn't have that much meat, a lot of bones and shit. I've had it at the Stinking Rose.
What? Did
And
the
I
fur
had-
get caught in your teeth or anything like that?
Nah, I think they plucked that shit.
With you, fool.
I had rabbit before, and it was just tacos. I thought. it
Did
was
they give you a
chicken.
belt
Shit.
afterwards? Like, here you
Nah.
go. That was made from the rabbit.
No, they gave me an expensive ass motherfucking bill. And I was-
Oh, shit.
I could have had some chicken.
You guys want to hear a fucked up story?
Popeyes and shit.
Yeah.
Want to hear a fucked up story
Yes.
about the rabbits?
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
my friends, they were raising these rabbits
Well,
in the
actually,
backyard.
no, it was a neighbor that was raising the rabbits, and they charged them $5 a rabbit.
Yeah.
How high
Well,
did they raise them?
after that, they raised it in the back, and all the kids would come and play with them. And they're like, just don't become friendly with the food. That's what they said, right? So the kid-
Don't become friendly with
Yeah.
the food.
So the
Can't
little
tell me
kids,
that shit.
the little kids are like, oh, this is fluffy.
Oh my
And
Oh,
the-
I see what you're saying.
the main
Yeah,
guy,
yeah.
the main guy went there and
Didn't
goes,
want them
oh,
to get attached.
you like this one? Oh
Yeah.
yeah. I just fucking snapped his neck in front of the kids.
Oh,
Right in front of them?
That's how they indoctrinated all these fucking kids.
So they could just desensitize them none. And
Yeah.
later on, they're like, that's nothing, man.
Yeah.
I saw that when I was 6.
yeah. Hey,
But-
culture is different everywhere.
Yeah, no, I hear
Yeah.
you. No, fool.
That was
I'm from
Huntington
Mexico,
Park.
bro. Like, that's gangsters. Fuck
Yeah,
up
that was
there.
that was
right.
that was in Huntington
I
Park.
see
dude.
shit like that. I'm like,
Shit, that was
damn.
even like a different country. It was like,
Dude,
No,
Huntington
it
Park
was
is
here.
Mexico, fool.
It is, man.
It's the same shit.
That's its own
I swear to
border.
God, fool. I've been like, you know where the riverbank is at? That
Yeah.
goes all the way up. Don't fools be like raising horses and shit
Yeah.
like that? Yeah, I seen that.
From Compton all the way down to
Yes.
Commerce, dude.
I went on a bike ride. I don't know what fucking channel it is, but I went on a bike ride with my homies.
Yeah.
And exactly, fool. Like there was these fools raising horses, running them, walking them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like straight up.
Alondra and the 710. That's the biggest horse.
yeah,
ride.
Ranchos,
I've seen,
they're like ranchos
the
all up along,
gangsterous
like-
fools on a horse there, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
they're like,
man.
what the fuck?
Well-
What are you doing on a horse? Like fools that look like the game or something.
and then they start throwing up their signs while they're on the horse and shit. They're
No
like,
bullshit. Like,
They got the horses in the back. That's
Straight
why.
hey, they'll
Hey.
shoot you from the horse because it's not a car, fool. It's not a drive-by.
Well, that's where that one El Gallo Negro. He's that black kid. Grew up in that area, and he's an actual famous Spanish singer.
No
He
shit.
sings corridos, but El Gallo Negro.
Oh, I heard of that guy. He's a black dude,
He's
right?
from
and he
there.
Sings, yeah, he sings
Corridos,
I
dude,
heard
yeah.
of that guy. What
Fucker's
happened to
dope.
that fool? Does he still do his
I
shit
don't
or
know.
whatever?
I saw him on fucking Tosh.0 or something, dude.
Yeah, he was big like a couple years ago, and then I haven't seen him. Never heard.
I was trying to find him. I actually know somebody who knows his ass, dude. I was trying to get him on a fucking
Shit.
podcast. That'd be a trip. That'd be a
would
fucking trip, dude.
If you're out there,
yes. Ah, you beat me. Go ahead.
If you're out there, please contact La Clika Podcast.
No, let me get some. No, go ahead.
I'm gonna have to get Chris some balut though, dude.
You can.
No, fuck that, dude.
You can give me some balut without the buh.
Just give me an egg, dude. Just give me an egg.
So, all right, back
I
to the
hit my
music.
tooth right now when I drank my beer.
Oh,
I wanted to just illustrate that. Sorry.
just wash it down with some vodka.
No, I don't know. I'm good with the vodka right now, bro. I need some water.
That was hits from the
All you
bomb.
people that like to hear apples being eaten, fuck that. This is what you want to hear.
All right, so back to the music.
Back to the
What is
music.
it about your style or just the music alone that makes you do it?
What makes me? I just love it. You know, I just love. Not a lot of people love what they do. You know what I'm saying? And I just love what I do. That's what the passion comes from. You know, for not just doing this just for like, oh, I gotta blow up or.
Yeah,
For the wrong reasons, you mean? Like
Right.
a lot of people have the
love,
wrong
the
reasons.
I just
fame.
love the art, and I love music, and like, you know, one of my professors back in the day told me like, the best thing to do with music is to take what's happening now, reiterate what was happening back then, and then mix them together and make you. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And I just love that concept.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then the process of making music from nothing. There's nothing more beautiful than
creating,
than
right?
starting from literally nothing. Not
Just
even
creating,
a thought.
yeah, exactly.
And then all of a sudden the song comes out and you're like, whoa, what the fuck? Where the fuck did that even come from?
Yeah.
You don't
Isn't
even
it
know that
like
shit.
magic?
It
It's
is.
just magic.
It is. You just can't even explain how
Exactly.
shit goes, you know?
Like Houdini couldn't explain this shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah. It just happens. And then that's just beautiful.
That's dope.
from
And
a
then-
from a dream to a concept to an actual reality.
Right, exactly.
What about like the challenge of doing these things for yourself? Do you like challenge yourself to like be better or just to keep
Always.
continuing?
Always, yeah. I always try to
Like try to push yourself.
try to push myself
better or not?
to on different boundaries to try to get better, more you know, as time goes by there's different types of like raps to like try to like do what they do but put my own spin on it, you know what I mean? With keeping up with the times or whatnot.
Yeah.
No, I hear you.
yeah.
It's being relevant. Being
Yeah,
relevant.
yeah,
with
and then
times.
challenging myself like also with promoting, you know. That's what I'm trying to challenge myself.
And speaking of promoting, what you were doing like some shows and whatnot, right?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
With Tash and
Yeah. I was doing a melting pot.
that's right.
Yeah. I'm gonna be doing that very soon once I got all this other
You should get
stuff
that
set
going
up.
again, man.
I am.
That was nice. That
It was.
you were doing some shit and it
Yeah.
was creating some buzz
Yeah,
and whatnot.
dude. Anderson Paak used to do that shit for me all the time too. You know, and I'm like,
Shout out
shout out to Anderson Paak. Yeah. Rascast came down,
Shout
blessed
out, man.
us. You know,
Rascast,
Tash.
That's one of my favorite MCs.
Who
I
else?
can't
No
lie.
Can Do came down. You know, Day One. Shout out to Day One.
Day one. That's
Just
what's up.
Know did a good turnout. And Tumex.
Too
You know, we had a long list. You know.
Shout out
So,
to
yeah.
Max. OG in the game.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be throwing that shit again though. You know, DJ Mino, my bad, DJ Mino was on that shit.
Shit.
In the
killing
house.
How did I get
shit.
thrown in that mix?
Man, you always get thrown
That's
in this, bro.
that's an honor
It's
to be
Mino.
thrown in that mix.
Man, it's
Shit.
an honor to have you.
Because
bro.
I have like, dude, everybody pretty much is mentioned. I have wax. I have records that I just grew
Yeah.
up going, oh, this is dope. This motherfucker's dope. Respect, dude. 'cause
Hell yeah, man.
My boy's been in it in the game mad long, and he's
You
doing
too,
his
bro.
thing. Good
Yeah.
shit.
Shout out to
Good
Clika Podcast.
Shout out to Chris from La Clika Podcast.
What's up? In
Dope.
the hood.
Shout out to Rick from La Clika Podcast.
In
What's
the hood.
En la hood, en el gorro. For those that speak Spanish.
What kind of advice can you give to kids in your shoes?
Just keep on going, man. Be yourself, and then just keep at it. You know, no matter what anybody tells you, if you believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, then don't do this. Like, just don't.
Yeah.
stop right now. You know, just,
how many times did you like?
'Cause that's what it
growing
takes.
up, did you have people telling like, "Why are you doing that?" You know, especially like in the
man,
Filipino
all the
culture.
time, still now.
Like, why are you doing it? Why are you doing that shit? You're just wasting your time. How many?
Of course, you know that.
But you can't listen to those.
You
fools.
just can't
Yeah.
stop them,
Exactly.
and then not get mad at them for saying that neither, because like you don't. Everybody has their own journey, and nobody understands each other's journey. Only you understand where you're going, you know, and your potential. And if other people around you can't see it, then they can't see it, and then you know it's up to them, and they'll catch up when it happens.
They're just
you know?
blind to the fact. That's all it is.
Yeah. So that's what I would say. Just keep at it and stay true to yourself, and don't give up, and believe in yourself.
Oh yeah.
Number one, believe in yourself,
Okay.
and be active as fuck.
What advice would you give a Bone Thugs and Harmony singing Lyraflip at 10 years old? If you could go back in time and look at yourself, what would you tell that person?
Good question.
Okay, I would be like, don't get discouraged when people tell you no, you know? Because, like, at one point I was going to quit, like, when I was, like, just, like, 15.
You're like, I'm old as fuck.
Well,
I can't fucking do this
I'll
shit.
tell
I'm
you
never
why.
gonna make it.
I'll
I'm
tell-
15.
Yeah, that's how life goes,
I knew
right?
you were.
So, like, I went to this BET Live with John Sally, and then, like, what's that fool from Mad TV that does the he does like the Jay-Z and the LL Cool J. I forgot. Dude.
We'll be right back. We're gonna go research that.
Artie
No.
Lang?
No, the black fool. He always did the
Marty Lang?
From Mad TV. From Mad TV.
yeah, dude, Alfonso. Anyways,
Fuck. I'm like a living color days. I don't remember
anyways,
Mad TV.
I'm
too
Katie
much.
Lang?
I'm on multitask, but anyways, he was doing a little hey, anybody from the audience want to fucking
Oh, you're
show
not talking
some-
about dude that did a fucking Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Nah,
No, right?
Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna look him up right fucking now. Okay,
Go ahead.
hold
Do
on.
it.
One
Do it.
second.
Do
Okay,
it.
well,
Ari Spears.
yes.
Hey.
Okay.
I just looked it up for you.
Thank you.
He was
So he
fast.
came up.
Shout out to producer Rick doing producing things.
That's a fucked up picture of Bobby Lee,
El
by the way.
Oh, that is a fucking
Damn.
picture.
It's like, wake
shit
up,
looks like
Bobby. We got to take pictures. What?
That should look like a mugshot. Like he just woke up from the cell and shit. Oh, what happened?
Damn. But anyways, so then I killed it, and I was like 15 or whatever, and he was like, "Oh my god, that's tight." So we go in the back, you know, and I meet like Scarface, the girl from Fast and the Furious.
No
whatever.
shit. You met
Yeah.
Scarface?
Yeah, and I was like
Sick shit.
15, dude, you know, and I was like, "Oh shit."
The
who
fuck,
are
you were
these?
old as fuck. Fuck, that's insane though.
So
Fool.
then
Scarface is a dope MC.
Yeah.
Like, he's one of my favorite old school MCs,
Hell
like
yeah.
gangster shit.
So Shang,
Gangsta shit.
the comedian that brought me back there, he was like, "All right, dude, we're gonna get you on the show because you're tight," you know. And then like I got his number, called him, and then like I don't know what happened, but like we just didn't connect that thing, you know, that we're supposed to. And I'm 15. It's my first like time like experiencing no. Or like shit's not the way you think it is,
Yeah.
you know.
Oh,
So-
rejection.
You experienced
Sort
your
of.
first empty promise as a
Right,
musician.
exactly.
Yeah.
And then I was just like, oh, I probably just quit, you know. So that's why I would tell my old self, hey, don't let that bother you, you know. Like when opportunities don't come, make another opportunity, and there's
Or be
always opportunity.
patient. You know what
Or
I mean?
be patient,
Have some
yeah.
patience and
Right.
keep persevering. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
keep pushing.
yeah. Just keep on.
Yeah,
doing
some
it.
of the most successful people don't listen to other people. You know,
You just can't.
you got to listen to negativity and make it a positive.
Well, you could listen and like take it for what it is, but you can't let it bother you.
Yeah,
Right.
You know, and keep you from the goal. You know, if it correlates to your goal and it's positive, or listen to that. You know.
yeah.
I'm gonna listen to that because you said to do that.
Yay.
Okay. High five.
Nice.
All right.
I just made that slap like.
Yeah, that
So
wasn't
they could
actually
hear
a
you.
high five. This is just fake. You hear that? Was that
just
me or
clapped
was
my
that me and him? What was that?
Well, as long as you don't look like Bobby Lee, I think you're good to go, dude.
You know
That
what?
motherfucker look fucked up, dude. That's like
Nice.
that's like a rapist fucking picture, dude.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Artie Lang does too.
Yeah.
I think every picture of Artie Lang looks like a rapist.
Oh, dude, all do here, man. Fuck. There's not one good picture except for K or Peel.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Let me see Artie Lang. Is it the
He
collapsed
looks
nose?
fucked up, dude.
Hell yeah.
He looks like he's been doing coke since the 80s. Where'd he go?
Maybe, I don't know, for what I hear.
Oh, dude.
Shout out to Artie Lang.
Shout out to Coke.
Look at his nose. He did so much coke, his nose collapsed.
Yeah.
Damn, no
There's
shit.
no structure in it. Yeah.
Is that like
No,
new?
man.
Remember you talking about
All
building
his
those bridges?
cartilage?
Yeah.
All his cartilage? What
Is that
the
like a new
fuck?
picture?
No, that's well. Yeah.
Well, it's a recent picture.
It's a new picture of an old man.
Damn.
Yeah, all the cartilage fucking does it. It's like fuck your, we're out.
Everything in moderation, kids.
I know. What the fuck?
If it doesn't get you high through the nose, shoot it.
Well, fuck it.
Shoot it to your homie because you don't want to do that shit.
Thanks for being on the podcast,
thanks
man.
for
We
having
appreciate
me.
it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
For
thank
real.
you so much for coming through, man.
Thank you guys. Thank you.
Represent,
Appreciate
represent.
Yeah,
it.
we'll put all your links down on the website
Show
and
good
everything,
looking,
dude.
man. Appreciate it.
Is there anything you want to promote right now?
Yeah, man. Go on my YouTube. We got Where Go Smoke Purple out on there right now. We got that shit right there coming out next year, about January, along with a bunch of other videos.
Hell yeah.
Along with the list, and then with that being said, the list goes on and on.
The list goes on
Just,
like the beat, like the beat goes
Just pick,
on.
yeah. just tap in, you know, like just follow me and then follow me through this journey to where you guys will see where it's gonna go. You know,
Yeah,
where we gonna see where it's
I
gonna
know
go.
you got some content for sure.
a lot.
Oh, yeah.
I've
I
been
know.
working. It seems like I haven't, but I've been doing a lot of shit. So everybody's gonna know soon.
That's
you
what's
know?
up. Oh,
Well,
yeah.
there you have it.
Yeah.
Your dog is
Lyraflip.
licking my finger.
Whoa. Yeah.
Good shit. Good shit.
Shout out to Maggie and Buck holding it down over here
Yeah.
at Huntington Studio West. North. Chesley Huntington Studios.
Chesley or Chelsea?
This is
It said
Lakewood, dog. It said
Chelsea.
Lakewood on my GPS. Dog.
All right, we're out.
We're out.
We're out. I gotta take a piss.